Hi, Sag. This is going to be your love reading for the end of September for tarot for like the 24th through the 27th. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus sign of Sagittarius, but it is just a general reading, so it won't resonate with all of you. If this doesn't resonate, check your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot. I read for all 12 Zodiac signs over there. And I do Celtic crosses for you guys over there too, but I read for here you guys hear a lot. If you want a private reading, the link to my website to schedule is in the description below. I am completely booked up for the week, I think. Thank you so much for the private readings and the karma donations and the support on the channel. I really love you guys. Hope you guys know that. I love Sag. All right, let's get into it. I think this might be kind of a singles reading. There may be a person in focus for you, or all these cards could be an extension of you. What came out of the Arrows of Love Oracle for you were love chords, heart on a line, delight and desire, casual dating, party of one. And I did notice letting go at the bottom of the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. There's also the chase here as well. So under party of one, I have fool's gold. So I think that you guys might have been attached to a person that was really fun to be around, but it was just casual dating. Or maybe, you guys have gone through some stuff and now you're casually dating, you're a party of one. You are definitely putting your heart out there quite a bit. Very much so. What came out of the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle deck for you, Sag, was unspoken regrets, lost words, disappointment. This card comes out a lot for a lot of signs, and conflicted. Multiple choices, inconsistency, decisions. You could have been and longing is here as well. Feminine energy, fantasy, dreams, fairy tale, imagination. You guys could have been very conflicted about a person. You've been longing for a person. Maybe it pulls out your feminine energy, or you fantasize a lot about a person who you believe embodies this energy. It brings it out in you, or you're attracted to that in this person. I think you're conflicted about your feelings for them, and there's definitely been unspoken words on their energy. And this could just be the way you interpret the relationship, or it's coming off of them directly. Deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. So you might have played out a pattern over and over and over again with a specific person, or you've had that happen. You've had the same kinds of relationships over and over again for a while. Possibly infatuation, adoration, addiction, compulsion. There could have been quite a bit of compulsion and adoration. Like we really put someone up on a pedestal. We were infatuated with them. Look up the word infatuation. It is not love. I mean, it could have been somewhat addictive. And I have masculine energy. So I have feminine and masculine energy, intimacy, closeness, sexuality, seclusion, but karma, destiny, cause, and effect. So this person could have, I mean, when I see masculine and feminine, you're looking for that perfect match, or you felt like you've had that with a specific person. This person might have a lot of masculine energy, or they're drawn to yours, but if they're intimate with you, they might have consequences for it, or they faced some consequences, or you faced consequences for playing out the repeated patterns. And we do get consequences when we play out repeated patterns. Usually we feel some misery at times, but I do think you're trying to let it go. The mutual energy is drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching. There is despair at times. Established came out, family, triumph, security. So some of you are married, or someone it might be married in the connection, or you're really wanting that establishment or established kind of secure relationship, and that didn't happen. And there's resentment. There have been stinging words and bitterness and anger. It's at the bottom of this deck. Letting go, the chase, depth, but then distance. Now there's confusion, apprehension, there's lust, rejection, emotional whirlwind. Let me go through this deck. I do shuffle these pretty hardcore. Party of one, there's fool's gold, hitched. Somebody wants to get hitched. It might have been hitched, or somebody was hitched. Enamored, Cloud nine up in the air, love potential, fire in my soul, blessing in disguise. So I see a huge focus on love, especially with fantasy here. Nothing wrong with that. But because of the cards that came out, I felt like you guys needed some advice, even moving into the reading. And I got the Rainmaker from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, which is about the Rainmaker. This is like the ultimate manifestation. And when it rains, it pours. Like the heavens will open up and give us what we want in a situation because we are participating in our life and in a relationship. And when we really co create and manifest and focus on the right things for the right reasons, spirit will kind of make it rain for us. But it did come in the reverse. And I liked the message it gave you. Recognize how you are co creating your world. Nothing is happening out there without your involvement. Remember that the world is only mirroring back to you the condition of your love and your intent. So change these within before you take any action. Do not take life personally. So you might be taking it really personally if there's been a rejection between you and someone else. You might be even taking it personally if you're single right now and just wanting spirit to make your love like rain down on you. Ask yourself like what you're doing to manifest love in your life and if you're doing so in the most appropriate ways. Not that you're not. It's just they're rhetorical questions to ask yourself. But it looks like maybe you're a party of one and casually dating, putting your heart on a line. Your guides do want you to do some inner work right now. So, what's come out for you, Sag, is the Hermit in reverse to the High Priestess in the upright. This is like the esoteric brother and sister of the zodiac. They're both very spiritual cards. So, I think that perhaps there are moments when you feel very withdrawn and you might even be in denial and depressed. You're spending time alone and it's not feeling good. But then at other moments, I think you're trying to come out of that and be in this high priestess energy, this Pisces energy. I have Virgo, Pisces, Libra here with the high priestess. The high priestess does have an inner knowing. She keeps to herself. So some of you are very withdrawn. Both of these characters are very withdrawn. I don't know that you're opening up and telling everyone or even showing this person or the world how you're really feeling. You're trying to go on that solo spirit walk. And I think you're trying not to be depressed either. This person is showing us the Seven of Cups in reverse to death. So I think that this is kind of an extension of you, Sagittarius, where when the Seven of Cups comes in reverse, the sevens in the tarot are karma and cause and effect cards. And I think maybe you've been knocked out of a fantasy land or an illusion about a person and you're realizing it's over. It's also possible that this person is not living under any illusions. They might not have all the choices that they want, or they're narrowing their options down and they're going through a death and a transformation. They could be a Scorpio or focused on one. What's between the two of you is the Empress in reverse. You could quite literally have a Libra or a Taurus in between the two of you. I felt like this was more you, Sagittarius. The Empress is a Libra or a Taurus or a wife or a mom or a married woman or boss lady. I think that because I see the Hermit in reverse and the Empress in reverse, I think that some of you guys are feeling kind of bad and down about yourselves. Maybe your health has struggled and you have had a hard time with self care. You've had a hard time feeling grounded and nurturing. Some of you, even your parent child relationships, might be struggling right now. If you've been through a death cycle of some kind, try to take good care of yourself. This Empress in reverse can sometimes be like a distorted feminine energy. That sounds kind of harsh. Um, this could be a married woman that was messing around or someone that wants a divorce. Possibly it's just the Empress needs to take way better care of herself. Somebody might be a little bit of a princess in this situation too. A man or a woman can be that way. There's a couple different ways I can interpret her. The challenges are the Tower in reverse to the Two of Pentacles. So someone might want to make a major change, but they're afraid to, and they're just trying to figure out how to do it with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles sometimes can be where we make excuses for a person or a situation. There could have been juggling involved, or someone's just too busy trying to drown out emotion. If anything major blew up between the two of you, you were meant to let the Tower fall. And the Tower comes in reverse sometimes when we refuse to accept what it means. We deny the sudden awakening. We deny what's actually happening. But I also see that it's possible that you guys could have really dodged a bullet and you didn't realize it. So if you've had negative thoughts about this person, you did dodge a bullet. Stop making excuses for them. It's putting strain on you emotionally, and it might even be affecting your self-esteem. Yeah. Four of Wands is in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. The Ten of Swords is here in reverse. So trying to get over the painful ending. Someone might be avoiding an inevitable painful ending in the relationship. Lots of negative thoughts. Someone's been emotionally immature. Someone wouldn't cough up an apology. This could have to do with a parent-child relationship that needs some work as well. This child could be a young child, even like under the age of 18, which to me is young. But someone's doubting their emotional intuition in the relationship. And there has not been a homecoming. There's an instability. The foundation is here, but it's not being built upon. Someone could be in somewhat of a transition. This person could be in a transition, or you could be. The important thing to remember is what Rainmaker says, which is Spirit isn't just going to make the heavens open up and your partner is going to magically rain down on your life. The world is mirroring back to you what's going on within. Whenever I read that message, it pisses me off, it triggers me, and it hurts. So I was like, when this card came out, I was like, shit. So I want you guys to do a lot of self-care. You're getting somewhere with this High Priestess. She might need to open up a little bit, though. I'm sending you all energetic hugs. Show me how Sagittarius feels right now. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Well, you're feeling really unfocused, restless, and a little burnt out. You might also be afraid to take a risk. You might be regretting having tunnel vision and rushing like a lunatic previously, and you just don't want to do that again. King of Swords in reverse. This could be you. This could be the way you feel about this person. The King of Swords in reverse is where we have a very hard time accepting the truth and we feel the need to get the last word. I sense an angry person that might be a little gaslighty in this scenario, possibly. Because this King of Swords will play devil's advocate. He misuses his power sometimes. He gets pissed off when he loses control. You might be pissed because you lost control over the situation. I know I felt like that. Or you're feeling so unfocused and you feel like I can't come up with a good strategy here. You might be having a hard time accepting the truth. Or you're dealing with a person that's confusing you because maybe they're a jerk. Okay. How does this person feel about you? I'm seeing burnt out and mad and having a hard time accepting the truth. I won't sugarcoat it. It's like a stage of grief, maybe. The Page of Swords in reverse. Well, I can see why you feel this way. This person doesn't want to hear about it and they don't want to talk about it. This person might be all talk, no action. They could be succumbing to gossip or a little gossipy and shit talky. They are not going to open up and communicate in a constructive way, and they're not curious either. This could be blocked communication as well. Ace of Wands, this person wants a new beginning that inspires them. Three of Wands, this person might have turned their back on you, or it's possible that this person's standing and watching you from afar, but they won't talk to you. How do they really feel about Sagittarius in particular? Four of Swords in reverse. This person might have been very stressed out about you or about another part of their life. and they might have taken a break from you. You might not have seen them or heard from them or from a while, and now they're slowly rejoining the world. The Four of Swords does suggest a bit of a stagnation, even in the reverse. This might be a lover around you that could be coming in that you have not met yet. The Knight of Cups. Okay, this person was kind of Romeo. They romanticized the relationship, or they are this kind of person. They might be thinking about how they can come in with some big, grand, sweeping gesture. Knight energy is beautiful, lovely energy, but knights are not tied down. This person is a very creative, romantic person. They could be a young person too. We could have a water sign and an air sign, possibly Scorpio. Okay, how does Sagittarius really feel deep down? Okay, we've got the King and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Clearly, you're pissed. I think your interpretation of the relationship is that you guys are mad at each other, or there's something going on. A King and Queen of Swords are often like a married couple that can't stand each other. Or there's been power struggles and angry words and passive aggressive communication. I think you're starting to get mad. Now I've got a King of Pentacles here. Who's this? I think maybe you're very focused on career and trying to be very grounded. I just heard staying married for money. That's not necessarily true, though. And I'm not going to clarify him, frankly, because I like him. Like, I'm feeling good about this King of Pentacles here. Some of you are more focused on career right now, focused on abundance. You want something serious. You might have been passive aggressive and not communicated it clearly enough to this person that's what you wanted. We don't realize we're being passive aggressive, but you might have struggled with this. You could have rejected an air sign as well too. You might have struggled with your emotions here. You might have also, if you're a masculine, you might have tried to take care of this person, and to no avail. They eluded you to some degree, to the point where it just burnt you out and it made you mad. You dodged a bullet. She wasn't an empress, or she could have been, but she's not right now, you know? All right, what action does Sagittarius want to take towards this person? The Sun. Well, you want clarity. You want happiness. You're like, I'm going to be a classic Sag. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to get out in the sun. It's all out in the open for me now. I really want clarity and happiness, but you can't seem to have a breakthrough with this person. You might be rethinking things. Your judgment's been a little clouded, and I do think you want answers. I also can see that you do not, if you were all trapped in your head about it with the Nine of Swords, you're just trying not to lose sleep over this. I'm seeing some inner turmoil. You may see something with the Sun here that gives you some inner turmoil about this person. And you might be refusing to communicate with them right now, or something's been cut off in that way so that you can stop feeling stressed out about this. Okay, what action is this person going to take towards Sagittarius? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Well, this person might be a little shallow with the Empress in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person, they could be shallow. The very worst case interpretation of the Nine of Pentacles is a shallow person, a promiscuous person even, or a person that overinvests in the pentacle realm in an inappropriate way. It's also possible that this person is trying to gain freedom financially in some way, and they're struggling with it. They struggle to know their own self-worth. They're not trying to impress you. They may have a water sign that influences them. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This person might be a little lazy. Yeah. There's a burnt bridge between the two of you. There's a need for forgiveness between the two of you. This person is haunted by the past with you or with themselves. And to be a little kinder about this card combination, this person just isn't really trying to impress you at this point. They also might not be willing to put a lot of work into it. They might work on the wrong things for the wrong reasons. This person might be an artist, in particular, like a tattoo artist or an architect or something like that. Somebody in this situation might be that. What's the final outcome for Sagittarius? No, that's too many cards. The Ace of Cups, something new coming in. This is a healing heart, though. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I sense that somebody might be getting a divorce. Or maybe love could come in. I get the feeling that somebody is supported by their parents or has like a family financial obligation that could be blocking this relationship. Seven of Swords in reverse. If there's any sneaking around, this person has gotten caught, or if someone's been caught, someone feels guilty. Someone may want to turn over a new leaf, but there's an identity crisis going on here. I have the Devil in reverse and the Chariot, but the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Okay, I think that you're trying to release from negativity here and things that you were chained and bound to. The Devil speaks to desire, an obsession, a restriction, an addiction, something that's like more than a monkey on our back. I think you're trying to move on from that, but I think you're feeling left out in the cold, or this person is. Like somebody might be saying, yeah, I want to move out, but I'm worried about the money. I just have to move on. And you're like, okay, I'm hanging in there with you, or you're hanging in there. They're hanging in there with you. You're hanging in there with them. The walls are up, but we haven't given up the fight yet. And yet, moving into the future, there's the Two of Cups, but it's in reverse. So still a lot of distrust between you and this person, trying to let it go. It's been relatively one-sided. There could be some unpaid financial debts. Here's the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Magician in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Virgo. If you sleep with this person again, or I see potentially that someone will be like, I'm really lonely, but I'm guarded. You may get together with this person again. You won't trust them. You might sleep with them because you think you love them. I'm seeing like the devil needs to go here and get out of the way. So I do think that a new cycle could start, but there's some guilt and some explaining that needs to be done, and everybody needs to know who they are in this situation. And I see possibly a divorce or a family financial piece that's keeping people in the places that they are in. You might have also caught somebody that's kind of like a gold digger too. Yeah. Okay, Sag, so that's your reading for the last couple days in September. I'll pick it up again for you on the 28th. I hope it resonates with you and I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you would like a personal reading and would like to work with me personally. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.